Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to my take boxing edition. And as y'all see, I got the amateurs here, and I'm getting ready to talk some boxing. Just do a little reaction video. I ain't gonna do too much. You know, these are still kids, so I can't critique them. I just only think about giving them, a few pointers and stuff like that. But I think that these kids are definitely the future. Hopefully they bring boxing back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, they need it, man. In this generation, man, these kids are scared to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely need to make sure that we bring boxing back. And the only way we're gonna do it is make sure we shape up all these kids, give them the best pointers. So when they get up there, only the best fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? But we got David Ruiz versus Jonard. So Jonard Banks. So let's get into it, man. You got the red corner, which is held by Lugo, the team Lugo. And then we got, the blue corner. David Ruiz. Also, man, make sure if y'all new, definitely hit the subscribe button. Okay. I like how blue starting off with the jab. Always good to get the measuring stick on how to keep a fighter at bay. So far, man, blue gloves is doing enough to keep red off. Like how blue is establishing a jab. That was a break. Hey man, it's the thing about amateur boxing. By fast. I think each round was a minute. So you got both fighters. They feeling around the first time, but now, they just pretty much going for it all. Both fighters right now are evenly matched, and not one is establishing the dominance over the other. And right now, it's just a matter of, who can be more patient. So I think in this fight, man, both fighters is nobody who, just outstood the other fighter. Both fighters have thrown, a tremendous amount of punches within this time. And also, I think both fighters are pretty much tired, and they did around the same amount. And to be honest, if there was a draw, then I'll call it that. If it's a draw. So this is the last round. I like how both fighters just continue to punch. But I would say with blue gloves definitely has to learn how to not only establish range, but not lean in too much and be off balance. Because that's the one thing that I think that kind of hinder him if there's any hindrance within his fight. Him just lunging in and punching. Sometimes that can throw you off balance. Good work by both fighters. Like I said, neither one has established a dominance over the other one. You just couldn't tell who specifically won this fight. So it's really a toss up, if you ask me. So I really don't know who won this match. It can go to either fighter. And I like the fact that both, but if I had to give it to one, I would definitely select Red. I think Blue Gloves did enough, but I think when he lounged in, that was the part that allowed Red to, get off some of his shots. Far as in the midsection, that's what allowed Red to get the punches. Just like it's like Blue was basically setting himself up and running into the punches. He just didn't establish dominance, even though he had the longer arm. But this is why we call it amateur, because in the amateur, certain things you're not going to do, you're not aware of. So you have to establish, your position, and you have to use what worked for you. And what would have worked was him stand back and just establishing a jab, being that he had the longer arms. So I think for the young man going forward, if he can somehow learn how to uh, move with the jab, and just hide behind that jab and keep the fighter at bay, he's going to be trouble for a lot of fighters because his arms is longer than most. And when you fight a fighter that has shorter arms, what happened is they try to come, get inside because they understand that you have the longer reach and you can stay back a lot further and then establish the jab to hit him. But if he can get in and work the body and the uppercuts in the mid range and the midsection, then basically he can do what he want. But what was going on was the young man was basically lunging in and he was off balance. So that made it easier for Red to basically work the midsection, even though Blue was still getting off. But I still believe that both fighters were evenly yoked. The fight could have went either way, but they gave it to Red. I gave it to Red because Red had a lot more, I want to say a few more cleaner punches. So that's what separated it for me. But we're going to go to this next fight. And definitely in this next fight, um, it's going to be another good one. So we got Yasan Ayrton versus Christopher Rich Jr. And this is definitely a good one. And this young man right here, I can see him going to the Olympics and establishing definitely I guess like some type of Hall of Fame status, because this young man is good. This young man good. Both fighters are good. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And this is why I like amateur, man. Even though both fighters can be dominant, it basically establishes, you know, like iron sharpening iron, unlike in right now in pro boxing. So as you can see, as I say, and you can see the older ones, they start off by establishing the jab. It's not just like the younger ones where they just come in bum rushing, swinging, and stuff like that. See, you see Blue, basically Blue is not out of control. He's not just swinging just to be swinging. He's actually establishing range. He understands that he's a longer fighter, and you can see he's working behind the jab as Red is also trying to do. But Red can't stay back like Blue because Blue has the longer arms. So when you have the longer arms, basically, you got to find a way to get inside. So as you can see how Blue is not super close up. He's not super close up. He's actually back a lot further, but he can do that because he has the longer arms. A good body work by Blue. Good punch by Red. And way to move. I think Red got some good foot movement as well as Blue. I like how Blue is also very patient. Good work, good jab by Blue. Way to clinch. And for those who don't know, man, clinching is good when somebody is either getting the best of you at the moment, or that you turned around or something like that, like that. So if somebody get underneath you, then it's best to clinch, because had he not clinched, Red could have done basically whatever he wanted with him. So I give Blue that round, but I'll definitely say um, Blue is winning this fight, and Red is trying to get established, but Blue is not only the longer fighter, but he's putting the pressure on him. Good body work by Blue. Even though I think Red should be doing a little bit more, I like how patient he is. He's trying to wait for an opportunity. Good jab by Red. Good jab by Blue. Good body work by Blue. Good body work by Blue. Good jab. Good jab to the midsection. Hey, and then the other thing I like about Blue is that not only is he establishing a jab, he's not running all the way in. He's keeping distance. Good jab. Good jab by Red. Good body work by Blue. Nice combination. Good body work by Blue. See, with Red, when he see it's a rhythm, if you could see, like, it's like a rhythm, and thanks for the super chat as well. It's like a rhythm to what Blue is doing, right? As you can see, Blue he has a rhythm. Red has to counter that rhythm. Instead, what he's doing is he allowing Blue to come in, and that's basically creating a situation to where he's getting punched and jabbed and stuff like that. So he has to establish dominance in the beginning, and he didn't do that. And it's in his body language, and you see as you're looking at it, he feel like he can do more. But it's only 3 rounds. Hey, if y'all new, definitely hit the subscribe button and let me know what y'all think about this. This took in place um, at Lugo de Mayo event, and as y'all seen, as I called the commentary, I don't even remember who won. But I understand boxing and who did the most. But let me know what y'all think, man, because what I've seen from here, I seen Red basically was gun shy. He didn't want to let go no combinations. I think he was afraid of swinging and getting caught at the same time. He understood that Blue had longer arms, but he had to take the chance. When a fighter has the longer arms, you can't be the one that's actually bagging up. You got to take into consideration that if you're backing up, then he's jabbing, he's got the advantage. So when a person has um uh a very long like amount of arms, far as like reach, you gotta definitely establish the Mike Tyson, which means that you gotta go forward, bobbing and weaving, working the body, hitting the jab, throwing combinations to the body. You can't allow somebody to chase you and throw combinations to the body, because that's in their benefit. So this is the whole reason for amateur boxing. I think Red is going to learn this going forward, he didn't really do bad or anything. It's just that he was gun shy. He didn't let his hands go, you know, especially when you got somebody that's as patient as Blue was, you gotta be the aggressor. You gotta be the aggressor. Because if you don't, like he did, he gonna try to pick you apart. And so, you know, that's why we call it amateur boxing, because these are things that you have to learn on the fly. But let me know what y'all think of this, man. The boxing section. I told y'all I was gonna implement boxing. This channel has mainly been about youth sports, football, but I gotta implement boxing. Boxing is something that I also love, and you know I'm willing to give exposure to all these babies. And hit the subscribe button, National Sports Chat. Until next time, my take. I'm out.